How's it going? My name's Jones Angell. You know who he is. He is the head coach of Carolina basketball, Hubert Davis. And Coach and I are going to be joining you here for some short video hits every single week as we move through the Carolina basketball season. Look forward to keeping you up to date on what is going on with the Tar Heels. So, Coach, what is going on with the Tar Heels? Six games into the season, 4-2 thus far. Another big matchup with Michigan coming up on Wednesday night in the Smith Center. But so far, 6 games in, your thoughts?
Yeah, I was very encouraged, how the season has started. I told you before in those 6 games that we've had basically gone up against 6 different styles.
Yeah.
I mean, the first game against Loyola, Maryland, this is a team that runs the Princeton offense, and so all the principles defensively that you talked about in preseason, you almost have to throw those things in the trash and play defense a different way. Brown came in there and they were hot. And I was so proud of our response and our crowd in the second half and being able to get that victory. Going to College of Charleston was the first true road game in 2 years where we had fans. It was sold out, and so to be able to get a road win against a very quality opponent in the College of Charleston, I was very encouraged. When we went up to Connecticut, I knew that we would be playing against some unbelievable teams. Up in that tournament was Villanova, Purdue, and Tennessee, and we came up short against both of them. I was encouraged by our energy and our effort against Purdue. Our execution needed to be better, but Purdue is a Final Four team, and one of our goals is to be a Final Four national championship team as well. The disappointing part was our energy and our effort against Tennessee. I really felt like that our response to that game after losing against Purdue, that our energy and our effort would be off the chart, and it really wasn't. And so it gave us an opportunity to really reflect about the energy and the effort that we have to bring in consistently every day. And I felt like we did that in our next game against UNC Asheville. And now that we've had a week off, and not an off week, but
sure.
Getting back into the gym and practicing, I really felt like we're a better team now than we were a week ago. And so I'm very excited about the upcoming challenge of playing Michigan at home and playing Georgia Tech on the road and starting our conference season. And so these are quality opponents and these are challenges, but that's why you come to Carolina, to be challenged every game and play on the biggest stage. And we're excited about these opportunities this week.
A lot of new pieces on this team.
A lot.
Of course, there's.
I'm new.
Yes, that's right. There's a new head coach. There's a new staff, and some, 2 freshmen, 3 transfers.
It is.
What are some of the challenges of just trying to get all of these new pieces to fit together and do so as quickly as you would like for it to happen?
Well, that's the challenge and the opportunity to be able to do that. As you mentioned before, we've got 2 freshmen in Dontrez Styles and DeMarco Dunn. Then you bring in new transfers like Justin McCoy and Brady Manick and Dawson Garcia and try to blend them with the team with a new head coach and a new coaching staff. And so I've always said that, you can't coach somebody. I can't coach somebody unless I know them, and they can't play for me unless they know me. And so it's been a lot of time in terms of building relationships, not just on the court, but off the court, so that we do get to know each other and we can grow in terms of our chemistry. Off the court, I think our chemistry is a 10 out of 10. On the court, I think it's absolutely great, but it's also developing as well. We've only played 6 games. Everybody's trying to find out their role and their rotation and how they're going to fit to help us be the best team possible. And you can't rush that. It takes time. Relationships and chemistry take time, but I really like the direction that we're going, and I'm really excited about where we're going to end up by the end of the season.
Coach, before we let you go, last thing, turnovers were a big emphasis for you. In the preseason, Carolina struggled with that a year ago. How do you think that process has gone along so far through 6 games?
It's been up and down. There have been times where I feel like that we've done a really good job of taking care of the basketball every day at practice. I always tell them it's an emphasis pretty much every day at practice on the thoughts of the day. Make
Sure.
the easy play. We don't need home runs. We just need singles, and to value the basketball. There have been times that we have done a good job in the game taking care of the basketball, but in our last game against UNC Asheville, we had 17 turnovers. And so that's something that has to be consistent on our part, is valuing the basketball. And one of the things I always say with turnovers is either selfishness or carelessness. Yep. It is 100% never selfish with our team. It's always careless. And so we have to be less careless with the ball and take care of it. And, as a team, we have hopes and dreams of winning a national championship. And in order to put yourself in that position, one of the things that you have to do is somebody that takes care of the basketball. but I've been so happy with our point guards, R.J. Davis and Caleb Love. Caleb Love has a 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. He's doing a much better job, and R.J. Davis is much improved from last year as well. And so I'm very encouraged. The ball is in their hands most of the time. They're doing a good job of making good decisions, and we just got to get everybody else on board.
All right, we're going to be doing this all season long, a weekly, just a short little visit with Coach Davis, kind of catch up with the Tar Heels, see where they are and where they're going. We hope that you'll join us all year long. Coach, thank you so much for your time. I look forward to talking with you next week.
All right, thanks, Jones.